Oh man, guys, this is old school. Welcome to the channel here. We are this is in my house here at the bait house. So, long story short, we got Neely here. Say hi, Neely.
Hey.
Hey. So, Baitman Jr.'s in there playing Xbox. I just actually let the dog out. So, here in a second, I've got to get the dog out. Baitman Jr., come here. Show these people your new shirt. Alright. Yeah, just might as well just climb right up here, dude. Check this out. Gotta thank my friend Tim Huddleston made this for Brooks' birthday. It is an official Baitman Jr. shirt. So, you know, he's got his own merch now. So he's moving up in the world. Got that new 6 cents hat you seen on unboxing. I got one too. You want to come up here? Well, I can't have all of you all over me, okay? You better go let the dog in. Alright, Neely, you want to come up here and say hi? Alright, we got Neely up here. This is Bait Girl. Hey, shut that door back here too, bud. This is Bait Girl. She doesn't have a Bait Girl shirt. She's just got an Under Armour shirt. Don't do that. Girls don't do that, Neely. And, yeah, so this is retro. So some of you guys, some of you subscribers, I know Chris McVeigh remembers, and probably Rick Bartz. When I first started streaming on YouTube, I actually started on Facebook Live first. When I first started doing that, I was using my cell phone in my kitchen at my old house. And it was really raw, it was really grainy, and stuff like that. So eventually moved houses. This is a lot bigger kitchen. The other one was barely as big as my table. Dude, stop. Thank you. And yeah, so it's like 10 degrees outside, super cold in the bait room. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to set it up in the kitchen and stream. So the whole bait family's here. My wife's actually doing a girl's hair right now, and she'll be in soon. So I got the TikTok light up here, and we've got a lot better quality than usual. So, alright, Neely, you gotta get down, okay? It's time to get some baits out. But I've got a bunch of mail calls and stuff like that, and I've had a lot of guys kind of ask me, hey, what kind of finesse gear, stuff like that, what kind of finesse stuff do you rock in your terminal box? So I actually brought my finesse terminal box in here. I'm going to go through several things. I've got new baits, I got old baits, all kinds of stuff. So let's see here. I'm going to answer a few questions, and we'll get into some of these mail calls. Thanks, man. I actually like the blue, man. The blue looks good on me. Bait Jr. may be the next Jake Paul. It'd be awesome. I hope he doesn't try to box, you know, Floyd Mayweather or whatnot. What's up, Bob Davis? Thanks for joining in, guys. Make sure you do me a favor. Smash the like button on this thing, and afterwards comment, because yeah, I may have a giveaway coming, so I'll go through that as we go. Neely. Alright, guys. Hold on just a second. I got to reprimand my kids. Alright, listen. This is serious. I don't want y'all back in the background, jumping up, making funny noises and all that, okay? Alright. My kids are probably going to take this over, just so y'all know. I don't want you to fall off the table either, anyway. So, anyway. Yeah, man, it is a flashback from the old days, so this is a lot different.
I want to pick some baits.
Jay is Bait Girl's #1 fan. You got a #1 fan. Colin J, Miss J thinks you're awesome. So anyway, I am coming to Texas, Chris. I'm actually going to leave Wednesday. I can't decide if I'm going to leave Wednesday at night or leave about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and try to make it to Texarkana before dark. So anyway, let's just start this out. I got a really cool package from my man Rick Bartz. He sent me one bait. It's a JDM. It's a crazy inline spinnerbait. So I'm going to show you guys this right here. This is the Imikatsu Helter Twister. Of course, I cannot read nothing on the back of this thing, but let's open this up a little bit. What do you think about that, Bait Jr.?
Good.
Good.
Right behind it, it's Spanish, isn't it?
That is not Spanish. That is Japanese. Although it is a JDM bait and it's made in China. What
I'm gonna open that now. Open it.
Alright. Yes, I am going to link up with Justin Royal if we can, and I can't say who else I may or may not be filming with because it could be really big, but it's going to be fun down there as long as I can get the old heavy Chevy down to Texas, which it should be. So I've never seen this bait. It's really, really unique. Holy cow, what the heck. Neely, I want you down off that table. She wants to be on camera so bad. She is a diva. Alright, let me get this thing out here. Alright, check this out. So this spinnerbait, check out that the second arm, it pivots. So it pivots down and it pivots. It's got 4 blades. This is crazy. I think Eric needs to see this. Eric can't be with us tonight, but make sure you guys go follow Eric's Epic Eric's Bass Lab on Instagram as well. But check this thing out. So I'm taking it. This is where you tie like a normal spinnerbait. So when it falls, these four blades come straight down. When you're winding it, the blades would be above. What I also found unique is if you look on the bottom of this thing, there's a place you can put a treble hook. You could even add a little weight here to make it go farther down. There is no keeper though on that hook. No keeper on that hook. But this is a really crazy bait. I think this would be awesome around the shad spawn. Put your little swim bait trailer on there or something and go to town on that thing. It's pretty crazy, man. At first I thought this was going to be like some of the other multi-armed spinner baits I've seen, but it's really only got 3 arms. This one and this crazy. It's like on a ball swivel. So that is a JDM spinnerbait. Never seen it. Again, that's the Amakatsu Helter Twister. So yeah, kind of like a mini A-rig. You know what I mean? Like Brent Anderson's got the BA spinner, but it's got like 5 arms on this. This is just 3 arms, but they're all. If you notice the blades, they're all in one line. There's not one going this way or that way. They're all nice and perpendicular. So yeah, this would be a cool deal around boat docks doing the shad spawn. So definitely a bait that's probably one of those I need to try it and make a clickbait YouTube video on it. Yeah, Jesse, I was thinking, that's who I was thinking, like an evolution, but all their arms are solid. They don't move. But I think that could be very versatile. In fact, you could probably take the skirt off and put something like a big Kitech, a 6-inch whale, or something like that, and kind of have that swim bait chasing the small bait fish. Looks really cool. So make sure, guys, again, hit the like button and whatnot. If you can't watch it all tonight, no big deal. Come back and watch it tomorrow. I know Debo's fishing streaming. Some other stuff. It's really crazy right now. Everybody and their brothers decided to stream, so I don't get the numbers like I used to. And it was just like me and Smallmouth Crush streaming, but you know, I don't really care. You're either gonna watch it live or you're not gonna watch it. So
I'm gonna pick a bait out.
You want to pick a bait out? All right, come on, Neely. Neely wants to get a bait out. No, don't get one out of there. Not yet. Let's see what's in this bag, Niels. Come over here. Come here, Neely. You're taking up her spot, by the way. They want to be on the stream, so I got to move them around. Here's your chair, Baitman Jr. You can get up here, Neely.
I'm big enough, though.
Brett Thompson, that thing weighs 1/2 ounce. I don't know where you could get that at. Maybe try a hookup tackle or something like that. All right, here's your bait. Get one out. What you got there, Nels? Ooh, this is one I've been looking for. This is the OG Slim in Big Shad. I pretty much have every color of the OG Slim, the Otts Garage. You know, I had to get me that purple one. What's really cool about this bait, in this color, is it looks like white on camera or on Tackle Warehouse. It looks white. This is actually like a gray silver color, and then the bottom is almost a greenish black, and it's got some metal flake in it. This is a really cool color. You could throw it in the spring, fall, summer, but the way this color is put on this bait, this big shad, it kind of really has that vintage homemade crankbait look. But man, I felt like the only person in the country that could not get my favorite color on this, the big shad. But I want to shout out to McKee Outdoors in Maryville, Tennessee. Matt McKee, he messaged me, said, "Yo, Baitman, I got a couple of these set back for you. You want them?" I said, "Dude, send them. Just send it, Matt." So I got 2 of those. Neely, you like that color? Yeah. Baitman Jr., do we get what else we got in that bag?
I have to be really careful because there's a bait open.
There's a bait open.
Yeah.
So we got 2 of these. I'll put these in that box.
Whoa.
What do you got there, Junior? Oh man, a fire crawl jackhammer? Actually, I believe this is one of the homemade chatterbaits at McKee Outdoors. Matt threw in there for me. So this is a homemade deal. It's not a jackhammer. I don't know who makes it, but he tossed this in my package. But look at that. Got that fire crawl orange blade. Does have a direct connection. So that's, I'm not going to mention the company. Don't want you to get sued. Got a hook keeper on it, and this is a trocar hook. So, yes. So if you're a big fan of trocar hooks, this might be one you want. Just check out McKee Outdoors on Facebook. Pretty sweet. I like that. All right, we're going to answer a few questions real quick. Let's see. Your numbers are down because it's winter. I have 2 6-cent sacks. I haven't opened maybe sometime in March. I actually think my numbers are down because the YouTube algorithm is trash lately. And also I don't try to clickbait a whole lot, but a lot of people streaming, man, it clogs the system up, but I'm cool with it. No big deal. I'm going to do it if I got 10 viewers or if I got 500. So, Connor, where do you get your baits from? Mostly Tackle Warehouse is #1. And guys, I have that affiliate link with Tackle Warehouse going, so just go. It'd be in the description of the video. After it's done uploading, you'll click that, just like Tactical Bassins and whatnot. So I'm one of a few people on YouTube that's got one. So I appreciate that, TW, if you're watching. Hey, Michael Webb, there's old G Daddy. Hey, G Daddy says, "Hi Brooks and Neely, it's Gigi. Y'all making your dad look good." Hi Kevin. Well, hi Gigi. Thank you for tuning in. You want to say hi to Gigi? Say hi. Hi, Gigi. So Gigi is Brooks and Neely's awesome grandma. I hate calling her grandma because she looks like she ain't even got grandkids. She's awesome. So thanks a ton, Gigi. They're excited to come see you next week. So, do you mean the mini A-rig? I saw one at the clearance on dit. Oh, he's talking to somebody. Call down. The only thing I wish you would do with your live shows is break them down after your show's over. Hard to be able to watch 3 hours. If you skip so far, you miss some good knowledge on something. Kyle, I've thought about doing that. I just don't want to like spam YouTube with a bunch of videos. I know like Joe Rogan, they take certain clips out, and I know Hellabass does some like 4 or 5 minute uploads. I don't want to look like that guy that's trying to copy somebody else, but I don't know, maybe in the future. I know a lot of people listen to the stream afterwards, like when they're driving or whatnot, and treat it as like a podcast, and they'll come back and whatever. So
looks like Richard.
Let's see. Thanks, and Hellabass is in the chat now. Thanks, Hellabass, for joining. Really like Brooks' hat. Yeah, I do too. Let's see that hat, Brooks. Yeah, that one's cool. These 2 hats are new. 6 Cents Fishing has them. Make sure you use my code Baitman and get 10% off. So, Jerry Hinkle just saw Hellabass 6. Neely, why are you scratching my back? Goodness gracious. Just saw Hellabass 6 rod video. Baitman, what's your opinion on if you could only have 6 rods spinning and casting? What would you take? I wouldn't take any spinning rods. Actually, just kidding. I would probably take one. You know what? You might see that this week because that's about all I'm going to take to Texas. Six rods. You know better than standing on that. Baitman Jr. up here standing on a little kid's chair. About lost it. So, all right, let's put this one up.
Let me sit there.
Well, I'm sorry. Y'all gotta learn to share. We're not gonna have this conversation. All right. Speaking of Hellabass, I got a box of bait or a package of baits from Hellabass. Let's see what he sent us. What do you think about that, Nils?
I'm gonna open it.
You want to open it? Well, how about I open one of mine? Because I got 2, 3, 4 of these from Hellabass. Check this out. Y'all might have seen it on his stream. I didn't even know Rapala made this.
Hey. So, this one.
Check this out. This color is called Showtime. But that is an official Rapala color. That's chartreuse and purple with a little white belly. That's a Shad Rap number 7. And so I got 2 number 7s and 2 number 5s. You want to do what?
I want to hold that.
You want to hold this? Be very careful, Nils.
That won't.
Yeah, I see.
It has purple, guys.
Don't hold it close to your face. What color's on there?
It has purple.
Yeah, it's purple, and what else? Green? How about yellow?
Yes.
Is purple your favorite color?
Yeah.
Yeah? So that's the chartreuse and purple Showtime Rapala Shad Rap. And Hellabass, I believe he got these on clearance. So I appreciate that, Rich. You're a good dude. There may not be anybody else in the country that wants this many Showtime Shad Raps. Are you taking over this stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you have it, Nils. You have it.
So, like this.
Are you talking like crazy Joe Biden again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what else Mr. Hellabass sent us. Look at it. You know, this dude is... Look here, some... Woo, these are a couple of my favorite old school crankbaits. In my favorite color, of course. I feel like he put these in leftover, like... This is where you get your fruit chews for your kids. Oh yeah, the old sour grape bandit. Actually, this is chartreuse purple sparkle. I forgot the bandit color. It's got them triple grip hooks. This is a fish catcher, man. There's a lot of guys that love this color. Not just me, but man, this is one of the better chartreuse and purple baits out there. And I think they discontinued this color, so you can't get this in the new stuff. But he sent me not just one.
I want to try that.
But 2. All right. You know what, Neely? Why don't you come over here? Come over here. If you want to hold baits, you need to come on this side.
I'm staying on this.
Okay, you're staying on that side? Okay. But so that's the 200 size bandit, which is actually the one I prefer. Amazing springtime crankbait. Just catches them anywhere in the country. They won't get in trouble for jumping. She has got to go to gymnastics or something like that. She just jumps. I can't call it Jank Juice Lucas because Jank Juice is actually quite different from this. And you know what? I don't want to disrespect any of the old colors or manufacturers because they come out with chartreuse and purple way before I come out with Jank Juice. So that's kind of how I feel about it. Jank Juice is my spin on chartreuse and purple. What are you doing? Oh, goodness gracious, somebody. This girl, she is a handful. I'm trying to put these back, that way my kids don't get their hands in them. Oh. Dude, I love the kids. They are just like on 100 all day long. That one, Neely, oh bless her. If she's like this when she's 16, she'll probably be in a juvenile detention center or something. Hey, listen, I want y'all to get along, okay? Stop. They're both wanting a stool and they're fixing to fight. So if I turn the webcam off for a minute, y'all know I just got the belt after somebody. Alright. Dude, I love the Quake and the movement. It's great baits. So, anyways, everybody always talks about how they find these great baits at thrift stores, and all I ever find is used needles and Guggen baits. That's crazy. Every thrift store I've been in lately doesn't really have any tackle. I actually found some in a antique mall, and it was like a mesh of old power bait in a Ziploc. And it was one of the worst smells I've ever been around. Alright, you want a bait? Grab the last one in here. Oh, what do we got there, Neely? Check this out. What's that say? Does that say tackle craft? It does. So I'm gonna open it. So this is from the man TK Stanley. This is, I don't know what his official color name is, but this is like a transparent gin juice. I will call it freshly squeezed juice. This would be excellent for some Clearwater lakes, man. Or in the fall when those threadfin shad really get to running, or even the yellowtail minnows. It is definitely silent, no noise to it, but ghosted jank juice. So I appreciate Rich sending that to me. He is the man. TK is a great custom painter. I really need to get him on here. I know him and Eric got together and launched some stuff. Didn't really check everything out, so don't quote me on what's going on there. Faint juice. Chris McVeigh, I like that. Devil's lettuce. Autistic babe. I heard the devil's lettuce is good for autism, but where are those bags left over after someone smoked the devil's lettuce? No, those bags are actually, they're not those kind of bags. Trust me. When I worked for the juvenile detention center, I patted down plenty of kids that had those weed bags, and that's not them. So, but shout out TK Stanley, Tacklecraft, one of the best custom painters in the game. Glad to get that one. I like that. Thank you, Rich. TK calls it Table Rock Ghost. So, awesome, Tempe. Greeting from California. I have been saltwater fishing a couple times. Neely, if you calm down. Oh, no, you want to bait. Okay. All right. Yeah, that was Richard's package, so that one's empty. Alright, so this is the baits I posted on my Instagram. And these are really awesome. Again, crankbait, go figure. But this is from a company called WaterWood, and this is the coolest packaging I have ever seen. So they're in this little box, and you just kind of, you can slide this cover off. And there you go. See that? And they've got their own like little pieces of wood, whatnot, on there in this color. And they put the model on the end of the box. Guys, if y'all can't get along, I'm going to send y'all to your rooms. Okay? Thank you. I use the dad voice. But this one is called the Baby Bushido. And that's kind of a small finesse-like crankbait, about the size of that Bandit 200. This is called Tequila Crawl. Now, these are handmade. I forgot the exact. It's not balsa. It's made out of a different type of wood. It starts with a P. I don't want to say provolone, but it's like pavolone wood or something like that. Dude, I love this purple top, red bottom. This is a sick little bait, but it's small. This is kind of like your Bandit size. Got some triple grips on it. These are not cheap. These are about $35 to $40 a piece. So save your lunch money. But dude, I know this one right here is going to catch. This would be a little riprap killer down on a pea gravel bank. Really, really like that. I will link the WaterWood website in the description after the video. They're available at select tackle shops, and everything you need to know about these baits are on their website. One thing I'll say about the kitchen, guys, the kitchen lighting is amazing. We got to get that bait room lighting like the kitchen, because you can really see the detail in these baits. The company is called WaterWood. Man, that one's you know, people say, "Oh, you're crazy. You spend $40 on crankbaits and stuff like that." I could be smoking crack. That's how I have to feel about it. You want to get another bait? Yeah. And then, you know, you can slide the box back on. That's pretty cool. I like how they did that. Not gonna lie, that's probably the most expensive packaging you're going to see for a bait in quite a while. Dude, it does look like a blue crab. No, we're not gonna mess with these, okay? All right. The next one, I got another one from WaterWood, and this is the Beauty Pig. How much does it weigh? It doesn't say exactly, but that baby Bushido, I'm gonna say, weighs about 3/8 of an ounce. It's not. I think it would cast fine. But this, oh man, check this guy out. This is kind of like a hickey style, flat side. This is the Beauty Pig, maybe like a little pig dog, but it's got their style on it.
Yeah, right here.
Not a rattle in it. But what's cool, instead of drawing on like the kill spot, this isn't paint. This is like carved into the bait. The kill spot is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but definitely got a micarta blank. This is that famous Clemens color. A lot of people like. That's like, kind of like a royal blue faded chartreuse white belly. One thing I do like about this bait compared to some other balsa baits, the hooks are a little bit bigger. So got the red eyes. This is just a sexy looking crankbait, man. It's a really good looking bait. This one, I think you can do a little bit more of a power fishing with it. Again, that's a traditional, you know, a little pig dog or a hickey style bait, famous everywhere. I'll link this company in the description of the video. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen a photo as well. And they're called WaterWood. Now I've lost the top to this. Did you grab the top of this? Yeah. You did? Where's it at? Do you know where you put that?
Oh, yeah, I put that right through. So.
Thank you, Neely.
Man, that's terrible.
Are you ready to go to bed?
No.
She has not had a nap. I don't want you crawling on this. You're going to fall and get hurt. Understand? Okay. You just sit there and be a good girl. Okay, thank you.
I'm going to pick another bait.
Well, we don't have a lot of more baits to pick through.
Where's that one?
Alright, so let's slow down. Let's answer a couple questions. Let's see. Move the kitchen out to the bait room and make kitchen the bait room. Actually, I'm staring at like 4 tackle boxes in my kitchen right now. Yeah, I guess it's from Amazon wood or something like that. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, my pool is frozen, so I can't just like go out there and test baits. But they have someone in Japan and Australia selling WaterWood for $50. Whoa. So they're not the cheapest. I have not had any luck with the OG, guys. It is, the lakes are, stop. We don't act like that. We act like ladies, okay? Our lakes are basically ice. It's been an ice storm. Don't have a chance really to get out and fish right now. What's up, WV Lip Ripper? I am live here with Bait Girl, aka just out here being funny and silly. I I have done pretty well on a bluegill color lipless. Backwater bluegill from 6 cents is one I've caught several fish on. It's kind of why I've started buying some bluegill colors, because I did good with that. So, Foundation of Prayer. I do know that the Mike Buka bull shad rod is back in stock. I'm not hella bass. I'm not part of the Dobbins cult, but I'm just kidding, hella bass. There was a guy on here that made custom spinnerbaits. I can't remember his name. You talking about Ron Coleman at Spot Sticker? Speaking of, Spot Sticker sent me a sample of some really cool spinnerbaits, and this is one. I did some photos of these baits for Spot Sticker. Some of these are new, some of these are old, but this is a spinnerbait they just released. This is like, I think this is called Texas Craw. So it's not the fire craw, it's more of like a Rayburn red with the red and the yellow, and you got this red kicker blade here to go along with this gold blade, and there's red flake in the gold blade as well. That's in their shad head spinnerbait. This is available on their website. You can go to spotsticker.com and grab these. Tackle Warehouse doesn't carry the shad head, unfortunately, but dude, that kicker blade, nasty. I promise you, if you're gonna go fish Gunnersville, some of the TVA lakes, especially Lake Barkley this spring, you're gonna fall. Okay? Alright, thank you. That right there is gonna be killer. Matter of fact, it'd be good in places like Florida where the leeks and all are fishing right now in that dirty water. Gotta warm up just a little bit. I'm surprised somebody hasn't just caught their tail in the Bassmaster event on a spinnerbait. I think it's coming though. What size hook is on that spinnerbait? That is a 5/0 hook in the shad head. That's per Ryan Coleman, who hand builds every one of these. He's a good dude. I throw his spinnerbaits a lot. If you guys pay attention to my channel, I'm not a Spot Sticker promoter. I'm just somebody that uses his baits and catch a lot of fish. And I've been using them for a long time. So, you know, Spot Sticker, Accent, Angler Assets, a War Eagle. Those are some good spinnerbaits, man. I will throw it, Gary. I promise you. We're going to get loud and proud in Texas with the spinnerbait colors. I'm not going to get down there until Thursday. We'll start fishing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm going to say Sunday or Monday, it's going to get right. It's going to get near 80 degrees. Water's going to warm up fast. Could be an awesome spinnerbait deal. Now, some guys have asked, here is a looped version. So there's a loop tie. Supposedly guys say the loop runs straighter. It can be a little bit more durable. However, there sometimes actually, yeah, they're a little bit harder to make. So that's kind of the main difference. I think you get more vibration out of the R-bend than you do the loop. And that's just a straight chartreuse and white pearl. You see the flake on the blades right there. That is in the shad head. Really good. Huh? No, there's no baits in there. That's Mommy's sunglass thing. Now we got some mini-me's in here. This is one of the most popular mini-me colors right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the light the way it is. It's actually chartreuse and got some blue glimmer in it. And these blades are painted. It's called a reamer. Really, really popular. That's one I fish anyway. Ryan sent that. I hate that that light's got that blue on it. That's the reamer color. Spinnerbaits are like the hardest thing ever. Let's see if I can turn the TikTok light down. Just oh, whoa. Don't have to have too much light on here. Not sure what color this is, but dude, this one's sick. This is kind of like a firecracker style color. Let's see if we can brighten her up just a little bit more. You see it's kind of got that firecracker blade tape on there. Oh man. This is the mini-me, man. This one's meant to fish fast. So instead of slow rolling, what you can do, the way this bait's weighted, it's got the weight in the back, you can fish it fast along the bottom. It's meant for burning. So that's kind of like some kind of shad, but it's got that firecracker like blades on it. Really, really sweet. And then the last one I have here is just a plain old, I believe this is called lavender shad with solid white blades. I hate that we've got a blue flare tonight, but I like that lavender shad. You can see the kind of the pinkish tone in those white blades as well. This one is sweet.
I found a passy.
You found a passy?
Yes, mine.
You don't need no passy. So that's the mini-me, of course, got the hidden weight. Amazing baits. Check out spotsticker.com. I'll link the mini-me's at Tackle Warehouse, and I'll link the shad heads on the Spot Sticker website. The only thing about the mini-me's, you can't really put a trailer on them, which is fine. They're meant to burn, not meant to have a trailer on it. Just usually a small trailer hook. Yeah, you won't find a War Eagle with a hook bigger than a 3/0. That's just kind of one of their deals. You know, Strike King basically come out with a new spinnerbait that's similar to a War Eagle, and then they put that small hook in it. So I don't understand why. I know who designed it, and that's fine. But I don't understand why they keep putting these small hooks in spinnerbaits. I don't get it. That's correct, Hella Bass. There's some other lakes around there as well we may try to fish. Shoot, them ain't uncles, them are focalies. Let's see. When you come to Texas, I'll be there next Thursday. I'm actually going to leave sometime Wednesday. If you guys want me to vlog this trip, let me know. I mean, I'm going to shoot video at the trip, but I have a feeling I'm fixing to drive through an epic snow ice storm, so it may be maybe get a chance to get one of those clickbait video titles of I survived an ice storm and drove 18 hours to go fish. Dude, Scorpion MGL is great. I haven't tried a Caden rod from Dobbins. I've heard they're really good. Yeah, well, you can put something small like a grub. That would actually be probably the best thing you can do for a mini-me is a small grub. If you try to get something like a big swim bait or something on there, it doesn't work too well. But I have actually put a menace grub on the back of one. It did really well. So, Baitman, any old nickels with no painted eyes, with chartreuse, willow blades, 1/4 ounce. I don't have any of those, but I know where some old nickels are. Mike's Tackle World has a bunch. So. Yeah, the new Strike King Tour Spinnerbait, the finesse one, it's basically their version of a War Eagle. Yeah, I like the price point. I like to try the Caden. It's kind of between the Fury and the Sierra. It could be wrong. I like Dobbins rod. I think Gary builds a heck of a rod. There's just so many models to keep up with now. Kevin, between Three Rivers and George West, there's only one good restaurant, George West Steakhouse. Might have to check it out. My favorite restaurant is right outside Texarkana. It's called Nick's Barbecue. It is amazing, the best barbecue in the world, in my opinion, or for like a fast food chain style. They have some awesome onion rings. And they have, you walk in, they have all these celebrities that's been there and ate. I'm hoping I'll walk in and they say, yo, are you the Baitman? And I'm going to say, no, I'm not. I'm not as cool as that guy. But, what is the best Fury rod for a Class 0 citizen? The 806 Fury. That's what I would, if I was going to throw a working Class 0 citizen, I'd go to 806 Fury. $7.95 would work. I haven't thrown the new Terminator spinnerbaits. Have not. So probably glad to be getting away from this crazy weather. The problem is I'm leaving crazy weather and going into crazier weather. So luckily I got a 4-wheel drive. I'm not going to take the 2-wheel drive Dodge down there. Dude, 744 is probably one of my favorite Dobbins as well, St. Crest. Just an amazing rod. That's my favorite big worm to half-ounce jig rod. It's just very, very good. I don't own one right now. I'm going to have to grab another one soon. Dude, I'd love to get a bull glide. Mike's my man. I'm not asking to pull any strings to get one. I'd love to get one, but you know, the demand is so high. I'm not that guy. It's like, hey man, slide me a bait. Go make your money, Mike. It's an amazing glide bait. If you have the chance, grab one, but it is $200. Custom painted out the doors. You're gonna spend $200 for a bull glide, but it's unreal. And you know what? I'll pay just like everybody else. If I get in on a drop, I'll grab one for the same price. So go to Hot Rods in Ruston, Louisiana for good barbecue, good price. Stanley's in Tyler, Texas. I've been to Stanley's in Tyler, Texas about 4 years ago. It's really good. There's another place in Mount Pleasant. I believe it's called Outlaws Barbecue, maybe. Man, Outlaws is really, really good. So, okay, hold two of the spinnerbaits side by side so I can tell the size difference. Okay. We'll get into the St. John's pick here in just a minute. And I got some OG baits to show you guys that a subscriber sent. So Mini Me is in the right hand and the Shad Head on my left. There's a huge size difference. You can tell the arm is quite a bit different as well. If y'all can see just the body. Man, white and webcams suck, just so you guys know. You want to watch TV? We'll go watch TV. Brooks, can you and Neely watch TV together, please? Let's see if I can change this white just a little bit. Let's see if we can get this white fixed out a little bit. Do this on the fly. Even my white mount's got jacked up. There we go. Change it a little bit, see if this white's better now. It may not be. It's a little bit better. White's just always a hot color. Webcams, white, don't go together. Dude, the Mini Me is probably one of the best spinnerbaits made. I have heard through the grapevine, and I can't confirm this, unfortunately, that I heard Picasso Lures basically knocked it off and is fixing to market it as Aaron Martin's new finesse burning spinnerbait. And the person that told me is a really good friend of mine, has no reason to lie to me. And they said they were extremely disappointed when the Picasso pro staffer showed them. And they said, yeah, we actually took a Mini Me and made our own. But since then, everything's gone quiet. And I like Picasso Lures. They make some pretty good stuff. I just feel like, man, I hope that was an idea that they just finally said, you know, we're not going to knock this dude's spinnerbait off. Because, dude, I'd be disappointed. Alright, dude, the Passies, yeah. Don't get me started on that. Alright. We've been out for about 45 minutes now, and I've got some cool baits here from a subscriber. Let me see what his name is. He's from Kentucky. His name's Devin. Devin, thank you so much, because he sent me some OGs. Check this guy out. Any of you guys fished this thing before? That's right. The Berkeley Power Crank. Listen, y'all are going to get along. We're not going to come in here. Don't push him off there. Understand? Thank you, Neely. Alright. This is the Berkeley Power Crank. Not just one. This one's chrome and black. And then we have a chrome and blue power crank. Now, do I think these would catch a fish? I'm sure they would. In fact, I remember throwing some of these when I was like Baitman Jr.'s age. But Number one, they're in the package and still in great
I see it.
condition. Check that out.
More cool.
So that's kind of an OG. It's kind of like a swimming tadpole. Kind of like a dancing eel. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Trey Cox, coming in hot tonight. Thank you, Trey, for subscribing to the channel. Guys, if you're new here to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button for me. Yeah. So we got those 2 power cranks. Surely somebody has got these. Dude, lip ripper, I'm like that. I love new baits and tackle, but I'm always looking for the OGs. Let's see here. Ooh, here's a good one. I think a Bassmaster Classic may have been one on this spinnerbait. Gary, what you know about the Heartthrob spinnerbaits? So looky here. Hart was out of Oklahoma. Ken Cook, 91 Bassmaster Classic champion. What was cool about Hart, and see these blades? They put these hammered blades on there. You do not see those on very many spinnerbaits anymore. This was one of the first spinnerbaits. They started putting a barb on here. So they talk about how it was made to hold the plastic, but Heartthrob is a really good spinnerbait OG. This is a 1/2 ounce chartreuse dirty water special right here. Yep, Ken Cook won the classic on this bait right here. Rest in peace, great angler he was. Let's see what else is in here. Oh my gosh. Looky here. The Man's TI Classic 1/8 ounce. An 1/8 ounce one. So I had never seen one this small. Dude, I bet the TI Classic would tear it up in some ponds. What do you think, Mr. Parker? Yeah. Titanium wire spinnerbait with the eagle claw hook. This is old school. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. It's funny on the back. I love reading the old packages because the pros were always pitching something on here. Like on the back, Hank Parker says, "My new TI Classic spinnerbait is without a doubt the greatest spinnerbait in the world." Those are strong words, Hank. Really strong. Really strong. But dude, I think me and Bait Junior's got to throw this guy around. Got to do a little pond hopping with the TI Classic. Yeah, man, Matt's ugly stick wrap is awesome. He come really close to making a check too. Let's see what else is in here. I believe Gary sent me one of these. Is a Fleck Weed Wader, champion of spinnerbaits, 3 consecutive Bassmaster Classic. That's the Fleck. 1/4 ounce, definitely kind of a river style spinnerbait right here. Finesse. These are good spinnerbaits. I've heard a lot of people say, hey man, the little Fleck is no joke. So now I've got 2 of those. $2.99, man. $2.99. Can you find a spinnerbait for $2.99 that's not on clearance at Walmart anymore? I don't think you can. And you know, all these old baits, man, they give you instructions on how to fish them and stuff like that. Now you go buy a pack of Guggen baits, and on the back it says subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. By the way, it works good on a Texas rig. I would love to start seeing more companies have detailed instructions on how to fish their baits and stuff like that. That was one thing that was really cool about the old stuff. Like, I'm not saying they don't, but like when you get a shad, like this shad wrap on the back, all it just, you know, tells you about the legend of the shad wrap. No one cares. Tell me what line to throw. All right, what else do we got here? Got a couple Man's. Oh, we got a note. We got a note. We got to read the note. Gotta read the note. Hey, Baitman. Like I said in my message, don't expect a vixen or super rare find, but some of this stuff is old, some of it's weird. Hopefully it's uncommon and will be good to talk about on stream. Also put it in a scrounger I tie that may get as many bites thrown in the trash as the water. I don't know. You have always responded anytime I've had questions. Just want to say thanks. You the man, Baitman. Dude, I appreciate it, Devin. I love the stuff, and it's going to get fish. and it's going to be handled with care. It's going to be handled with care. So we've got a couple man's baits in here. These are the old ones. These are the man's classics. The man's 5+, and then a man's 10+. There's a lot of guys that like this old 10+. You know, kind of a finesse style crankbait with a deeper bill. I like small profile, small body crankbaits that can dive deep. Man, I feel like you get a lot of bites. That 5+, real finessey. I'm not a huge fire tiger guy, but man, that's kind of more of like a fire tiger chartreuse black back. And we know that man's +1 or baby -1, stuff like that catch. These are the old packages too, man. Appreciate that. Dude, wave worms were awesome, man. I actually ran into a dude that had a bunch of them, Cole, but all they had was like the wave crawls. I actually like the wave worm snake. Believe it or not, you could go behind somebody, fish that thing weightless, and run it up top. Use some braided line or some heavy mono, run it up top the grass and stuff like that. Dude, just some ferocious bites off that. Yep. Dude, somebody find me and Gary some tiki snakes. That's the challenge. Find me some tiki snakes. See what else we got in here by Devin. Oh, man. Dude, check it. Now, the skirts fell off this thing. I'll re-skirt this. This is the OG rattleback spinnerbait. Check out that blade. Dude, that blade right there slays. I may dress this sexy beast up and take this thing to Texas. 3/8 ounce. But that blade does crazy things in the water, and this guy will catch them. Dude, Shelton's Clothing, I think that's in Mississippi. I may be traveling close to there. KV, define deep running for me. Deep to me is anything over 10 foot. Shallow to me is like, you know, if I say I'm fishing shallow on Kentucky Lake, I may be fishing 6 to 8 foot deep. You know, that's just me. If I say I'm fishing in the dirt, that means I'm fishing 3 foot or less. Dude, I'm telling you, this blade is the truth. I can't believe nobody else has tried this. I'll take your word, Gary. I'll put a swim bait on a hook. And then we got Devin's Scrounger. I like how he took the bill off it. Got a little split ring. Oh, we'll put this bill on here somehow. Spin this guy around. Dude, check that Scrounger. Kind of like the hog farmer trimmering hair tie. He tied this up himself. Dude, Devin, you did an awesome job, man. That will catch a great big on a ledge. I've actually got a couple buddies that throw this thing, the hog farmer one, in the early spring, like right now, out deep. Imitate a big gizzard shad run around. They don't get a lot of bites, but they usually catch a great big one. That thing is cool, Devin. You did a great job. We'll definitely try to throw that thing, see if I can't catch a jank somewhere on that. What lakes are you fishing in Texas? Hopefully Choke. There's a few others. Who knows? Maybe I stop by and do some bank fishing with somebody. I don't know. Casey Bowen, what should I try fishing on Kentucky Lake mid-May? Mid-May, you can throw everything from a 20-foot diving crankbait to a 6-inch Cinco and a foot of water. That's a really good time to fish Kentucky Lake for bites. Me personally, I'm going to start shallow, believe it or not. And I'm going to throw something like a 6-inch hog walla, the clout up shallow. I'm going to try to catch fish off laydowns. Then I'll probably turn to like a buzz bait or a frog and get a topwater bait up shallow. If that's not working, I'm going to run out deep, fish a jig, Carolina rig, or a deep crankbait. Yes, my hair is falling out. Thanks, Jonah. I appreciate it. Here's the deal about Kentucky Lake, and I want guys to know the lake has changed. There's no longer a ledge season anymore. It used to be from like May 15th to August. It was ledge season. Ledge bite never happened this year. There's a few days you could maybe catch them out there, but for the most of the time, fishing brush piles or offshore was better fishing points. Darius can probably tell you that the boat docks the shallow bite plays a whole lot more than it ever did. Fishing isolated offshore structure. I think the term ledge bite is really overrated. There's only probably like 10 or 15 true ledges anymore. It's now offshore structure. So the biggest thing is the Asian carp, and we don't have the population of bass to really group out there like you used to. So I mean, it is getting better, but I'm just going to call a spade a spade. It was really bad. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like this. I mean, it's if somebody runs into the wall at the Daytona 500 and they're 20 laps down, and they say, well, we did all right. We only finished, 18 laps down. You got better, but it really didn't improve anything. So that's kind of where Kentucky Lake is right now. It's getting better, but it was really bad to begin with. So, number one, we have no vegetation, no grass. There's a lot of bait there right now. And what's actually happened is the smallmouth have started to come a player. Darius stays in contact with me quite a bit. He lives across the bridge from me. The dude has been catching smallmouth for a year and a half. And I don't mean like dinks. There's plenty of those too, but he's catching solid 2.5 to 4 pounders all the time. You're going to see the smallmouth play on Kentucky Lake big time the next 2 years, I think. We get some grass back. The gizzard threadfin population keeps rising. You're going to see some really big weights, but got to stay patient. I don't think the ledge offshore bite's really going to get there until the bait fish start migrating out there as well. So that's my take. I'll get Mark Menendez on here. What are you doing? Why are you blowing on me? You didn't blow on me. I watched you in the camera blow on me. We don't lie, okay? You didn't mean to, but you just did it. This one's getting a belt probably after the stream. So what have you got in your hair? Nothing, but it's wet. Guys, I'm going to have to teach Baitman Jr. a lesson about fibbing. What are you doing in the camera back there? Why are you right over your nose? Anyway, spotted bass will choke a lake and take over. You know what's funny about Kentucky Lake? Used to have a huge population of spotted bass, and there's hardly any spots anymore. So, I think he will be, Chris. I think he will be. Who makes the Sunny B balsa? Well, unfortunately, you can't get a Sunny B anymore, an original one, but the original flat shad from Sonny McFarland, not really made. However, Rob Cochran at Jawjacker probably makes the best Sonny B imitator there's out there. I think you can go to Woodbait Country. They may have some right now. Jawjacker, Rob Cochran, excellent dude, makes great baits. Lots of different styles. So, yeah, Jeremy, I think it's more than just the Asian carp. It's the carp one. But, dude, the government ain't going to kill them all off. I hate to tell you guys, they've created a market for this thing. Last thing they want to do is kill everything off. 2, vegetation, 3, bait. And I'll be really honest with you, and I'm guilty of it as well. The bass tournament fishermen killed a lot more fish than they lead on. I don't care what FLW says and said they had a 99% release rate. Yeah, just because you throw them out in a cooler and dump them in the middle of the lake and sink them, I guess that counts as 99% release rate. Dude, I've seen more dead bass after FLW and ABA tournaments than I can shake a stick at. I'll be honest. Fight me if you don't like this opinion. I think ledge tournaments on Kentucky Lake should be a thing of the past. I think after the end of May, no more tournaments till September. Why would you, if your population of bass is already down, why would you want to have tournaments during the period where those fish are the most stressed out, most vulnerable to die, other than just rotting the rigors of the spawn. Why would you want to do that? I never understood why there's a fascination with having these tournaments in ledge season and driving them all across the lake, put them in black weighing bags, cooking their ass on the parking lot, and then weighing them in and going, oh, jeez, I cannot believe those bass died. Well, no kidding, you know? You drag me around on the asphalt on a 105-degree day, and then prop me up on a stage, and I would want to croak too. So I'm going to tell you, I'm really glad the Bass moved that Pickwick tournament to March. It's going to be awesome. And I think the Tennessee River really needs to be showcased how good it is from February to April. Because everyone has this, oh, you got to go ledge fishing, got to go ledge fishing. I get it, dude. Dude, ledge fishing's fun. And the cool thing is about fun fishing for them, you don't have to throw them in a live well, all that. I mean, I guess if you want to take a picture, but it's a lot easier to take a picture as you catch it. And, you know, I'm not trying to be a fishing hater, as some people have told me I'm just hating on fishing, I need to be professional. No, I'm being really professional. I would like to see Kentucky Lake and some, you know, really get away from that ledge fishing. I love ledge fishing. It's awesome. It's probably my favorite way to catch a fish. However, tournaments during ledge season don't really do the population of bass any good. I know there's some people from Fish and Wildlife that say, oh, you could kill every bass in every tournament for a year and it wouldn't dent the population. I'm sorry. I think that's wrong. Anyway, sorry about the rant. Dude, I agree, Darius, that I do not think carp have killed hardly any bass. They may have messed up some spawning habitat, but dude, I'm telling you, the tournament bass fishermen has killed a lot of them. And I don't mean everyone. Listen, there are a lot of guys out there that take amazing care of their fish. And I can name a bunch of them I've never seen weight a dead one in. And then you got guys that they couldn't even tell you how to turn the bilge pump on, but they're going to show you you get what I'm saying. Alright, did bass get kicked out Falcon Lake for all the dead bass? I don't think so. I think what happened to Falcon is the native, you know, on the Mexican side of the border, number one, the cartel's really bad over there. Number two, from what I heard, all the locals ate a ton of fish. They figured out that all these bass were in Falcon, and they just went out there and slayed and just had cookouts every night. Any suggestions for Cherokee in mid-March? Ooh, red crankbaits, shad wrap styles, rock crawlers, really good in Cherokee. You're going to see the bass guys there in a couple weeks. Demiki rig, get vertical with some of that stuff. Small context. Dude, this is not book reading time, okay? Thank you. This is like show and tell for Baitman. He's Baitman Jr. He's up here getting books, wanting to read y'all books and everything. We're going to start. He's got to get his own YouTube channel. If Baitman Jr. starts his YouTube channel, how many can you get him a sub? Tell your kids to subscribe to Baitman Jr. Yeah, the drought's the big thing, and that's what hurt Choke Canyon too. But now Choke's full of water. So, hey, where's my box? We need to put this stuff back in the box. Dude, I do like that. Lake Fork, Texas Parks and Fish and Wildlife, they got that thing figured out. You know, they know how to grow big bass. I have no problem with summertime tournaments with a slot limit. You know what I mean? You know, people can say what they can about slot limits, but they're really good for to control the size fish, because number one, you can weed out a lot of small fish, but you keep your big fish in play. And those in-between fish, that's your tournament fish. You know what I mean? I like a slot limit. That's crazy, Sycamore. Dude, Percy Priest is a sleeper smallmouth lake. David Dudley claims the Ned rig is killing thousands of bass. Well, I could go claim anything I want to. I would like to see some factual proof to that. I love Dudley, by the way. He's a great dude. But Dudley's also thinking way out here. Nothing wrong with that. Again, back it up with some stats. Let's see here. Falcon was a perfect storm. You had post spawn plus the co-anglers, and they smoked. So when you got 40 plus pounds in the boat with 10 fish, but Baitman is right. Look, yes, the gill nets, man. You know, those guys at Gunnersville, they're not big on the gill nets either. So I want to show you guys. Did I show you guys? I had my finesse box. I think I'm going to do a little teaser next week on Baitman Live. Oh, I'll be in Texas next week. What do I scream about? I don't know. Should I take the TikTok light to Texas? Should I do a live stream if I can? There'll be some crazy people there. I don't know. Some of them might not want to stream with the Baitman. That's okay. Ben Milliken will be there. Justin Royal. These are awesome Nico hooks, guys, if you get a chance. The Sniper Finesse and the Weedless. And here's another good one. If you're a Gamakatsu guy, these are nasty. Don't think that's going to happen, Casey. Do not think that's going to happen. I don't think Duncan will have his stuff. I like Duncan. It'd be pretty cool, but I think we're going to concentrate on fishing, really. I'm going to try to get my content knocked out here, so. I don't know what the cell service is. I don't even know if I'll be able to get there on time, so. Let's see here. What else I got? Oh. Guys, check out this 6 cents whale swim bait. I know y'all saw this on the unboxing. But that clear water, this is the clear water rose color. Check out how good that sucker looks right there. Now I want to show you guys how my man Captain Ronnie Kelly, shout out to him and Jodan if they're watching, has been rigging this thing. These are the owner flashy. I got these on sale, by the way, $4.99 a pack. I think those are about right. There's only 2 in here.
Is it cool?
So you got your spring lock. I love that the well here, it's flat at the nose, so it's really easy to get that going in. And all I gotta do right here, screw that on. And the cool thing about the well is it's got that hook slot right there. Dude, it rigs up perfect on the 5/0 flashy swimmer. So what Captain Ron's been doing is fishing this thing on the edge of grass lines, catching some pre-spawn jinks on this thing with this clear water rose. Oh. But you see how limp that tail is. You're going to get a lot of tail action, and you'll get some get some rocking action on the head. The fins right here, keep it straight, dude. So they got a bunch of new colors on this thing right here on the 6 Cents website. That one's clear water rose. Actually has a little bit of copper flake in it. I kind of got that purple look on the bottom. This is just a good color. This is a good bait fishing material. Let's see what else. I know you guys couldn't tell on that unboxing video with the fam, so I want to show you guys the best color jig on the 6 Cents website, and that is my opinion, because I catch a lot of fish with that. Is this right here, this candy bluegill. Man, this thing is just, it's got a little bit of green pumpkin, it's got some orange in it, a little bit of red. Dude, this thing right here with the stroker crawl on the back, you choose whatever color stroker crawl. It matches so many. I like melon dust. Caught so many fish on this thing last year. Y'all can see some on some video what I've done damage with this hybrid jig, and they make the swim jig in this candy bluegill color. Let's see, what setup would you throw that well on? This is not a heavy bait, so this owner flashy swimmer only weighs like a 1/4 ounce, I believe. Yeah, so this is only a 1/4 ounce hook. The bait may weigh a 1/4 ounce. You can throw this on a 7.3, 7.4 medium heavy, 7.2 medium heavy. It doesn't weigh any heavier than your average spinnerbait. So I personally don't like a broomstick. I want something to load up a little bit, but you gotta have some backbone to drive the hook home. So 7.2, 7.3, medium heavy, whatever you got. Don't have to have a dedicated swim bait set up for this right here. I'm just ready to stop running service calls for heat. I hear you. I got my, I actually fixed my gas logs today. It's kind of funny. I was listening to the basketball game, and Jimmy Dykes said, I spent $200 to get my gas fixed, my gas logs fixed, and all this handyman did was hand me a bill and hand me a pack of AA batteries. Let's see. Monty Mac up in here. Oh, 10 horse Monty. Oh no. Where can I buy an Axis on the Six site? The Axis probably going to be looking back in stock around the 1st of March. You're going to have to go to Academy right now. That's about the only place that's got them. Tackle Warehouse may get some soon, but you can sign up for email updates on the 6 Cents website. I'm going to have to fight YouTube. He's underage. They will turn off comments. Dude, YouTube has never said a word about Baitman Jr. or my daughter being on here, because I think a lot of it's because I keep the comments, I moderate them. So if I see anything obscene or offset, I delete it immediately. Somehow YouTube likes me. I've never got a YouTube strike, so. There's a lot of people preaching YouTube's doing this and YouTube's doing that, and in reality, they're just making excuses why their channel's not going. My excuse of why my channel doesn't go is I don't post very much. And honestly, there's a lot of better stuff out there than Baitman, so. No problem, Barry. I promise as soon as them axes come in, I'll post on Instagram or the YouTube community, so. Yeah, I hear you about that, Hellbass. It's funny how many guys get too busy after they win something. My favorite is when... So Hellbass is a good dude, and he knows what I'm talking about. Is I've reached out to people that said, absolutely, I'll do it. And then at the last minute, I've just gotten too busy. I ain't calling anybody out, but I am calling you out. I would rather just be told, no, I can't do it, or no, than to tell me I'm too busy to do something and then be on stream or stream with somebody else like around the same time. So I kind of got joshed by someone not too long ago, and I'll never ever ask them to be on here again. And it's not because I don't like them or anything, just don't jerk my chain. I'm a nobody, I get it. You know, I'm not Ike Live or any of these other giant streams, but don't tell me you're too busy and show up somewhere else that actually gets way less views than I do. So, whatever. You keep talking about buying the cancel culture shut you down. Dude, the cancel culture is probably trying to shut me down anyway. I'm just a good old Kentucky dude that loves debates. I'm not into clickbaiting. I'm not into making drama. Some people don't like that. And some people think I just talk crap all the time. Dude, I'm just having fun. And I really don't like no fun police. It's like there's always that guy at work, you know what I mean, that he can't smile, he's got to be serious. I feel there's a lot of people that they don't want you to have fun. And that has nothing to do with YouTube. It's just life in general. Dude, sound effect kid back here. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry to run you off. So anyway, let's see if we got some other new colors of some stuff in here. Where is that? Oh, man. So, all the Swank 77 colors, I've always navigated to as red, but I'm going to tell you right now. Dude, this thread fin shad Swank, dude, this thing looks really, really good. A Clearwater Grass Lake. Listen how loud this thing is. Man. That is also true, Hellabass. You get a lot of people that leave you on red. You know what? And then when they reach back out to me, I'll leave them on red and never reply. So, what's that Mike Jones song? Back then I wasn't hot. Now, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. That happens all the time. 8675. What was Mike Jones' number? 830-644. Hit Mike Jones up on that phone. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all want me. That happens quite a bit. But love that swank color in the thread fin. That's a really good paint job. But this is another color in the whale that I really like, and that's Baby Sungill. 876-53-867-5309. That's a different song. I forgot what Mike Jones' number was. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Nowadays, they all want me. That's right. I have a couple of swanks. What condition do you throw it in? Johnny, this is actually a great time of year to throw the swank. It's got a lot of rattle on it. So one thing I say, if you don't have a lot of grass in your lake, this is going to be a really good bait to throw when it's windy, because it's going to the wind will break the clarity up in the water. That rattle is going to cause some fish, especially if you have a little bit of dingy water. Great in that 3 to 5 foot range of water. This isn't a deep diver. I think it even says on here 2 to 5 feet. So if you're fishing 3 to 4 foot of water, man, that's perfect. It's a great dirty water bait. It's got some amazing rattles in it. Old Basky, that dude hi-hatted me at a fishing show one time. Anyway, that's the Baby Sungill color. So, you know, a lot of guys that fish the Okeechobee, the Florida lakes and stuff, they'll take the Gambler Big Easy in a similar color like this, and they'll not use any weight, and they'll just burn it up near the surface. I would suggest using a little bit of a weighted hook if you're going to do that. One, for castability, and two, it helps this bait run a little bit straighter. But that Baby Sungill, man, you could put this thing on the back of a big old swim jig, create you a big old profile. Want to imitate a bluegill? That's the way to go right there. I think this one, to me, that's going to imitate a tilapia where I'm going. Really excited about that. So, yeah, dude, Basky seems like a good guy. He's got a straight up. He's got the East Tennessee accent down pat, like crazy. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you burn the swank's a good burner over the top of grass. The L-shaped bill, it really cuts it, but not everyone has grass, and so I think it's a great bait to just cover water on flats and stuff like that. Shallow, dirty water. I think it'd be pretty nasty. Junior's always changing hats, so yeah, it probably would. Thanks, Fishing with Gramps. Dude, Debo's fishing is awesome. He's a really good dude. I get on a few more rants than him, but I love Debo. Him and Justin Rule have amazing unboxings. Thank you so much for using my code too, Fishing with Gramps. Gonna try to have even more content with Debo. I told him when I get back from Texas, we're going to stream and do like a beginner's spring fishing show, our favorite spring baits for beginners from off the bank and guys that are new to fishing. And I think we're going to have some fun with it. So, what's up, Jack Mitchell? Got home from pushing a foot of snow. Yes, that's why I'm in the kitchen. So, dude, I like the Vols. Y'all know I love the Vols, and y'all have stayed with me. We're almost to, we got over 16,000 subs. We've jumped up to like almost 16,200. Let's see if we can get to 17,000 subs by mid-March. That would be awesome. That would put me on that 20K page. So, I am not going to Choke Creek with Ben Milliken, unfortunately, Snake River guy. Yep, we're done for the evening, Anthony. Guys, do you want me to start downloading these and putting the audio form on my, I've got a Podbean channel and I haven't used it. Or would y'all rather see me do a Baitman rant style podcast once a week? So let me know on that comment. So that's kind of what I want to see go from here. Do we want a once a week Baitman's rants? Maybe have a guest on. I used to do Baitman Raw. It got really hard getting guests on because of timing, and I work all the time. So let me know. Would you guys like me to do that or not? So maybe the news and all that from my point of view, because I'm not tied into. Look, I love Dave Mercer. Dave's awesome. Go subscribe to Dave's YouTube channel. I love his FYI Facts of Fishing. That's one of my favorite things. So what I'm saying is maybe a more in-depth redneck style audio only Facts of Fishing. So that way everyone has something to. I don't want to ruffle feathers again. I want to remain professional at all times, but just talk about some of the stuff that, you know, people don't want to talk about. So anyway, we'll see where it goes. I don't like to make promises I can't keep. I'm really bad about saying I'm going to do this and don't do it, but we'll see. I mean, I've got a Podbean account. I'm not even using it. So who is the Fish Strong guy? I don't know who that is. I'd love to stream more. It's just harder to do that. So I'll be honest. I like what Travis Manson's doing with Smallmouth Crush. I love that he's got him at a certain date. His podcast hits, then he streams. He's been doing a really good job. So shout out to Travis. Really keeping up some consistency with that. So I don't know. That's what I gotta do. Dude, I'd love to talk fantasy fishing. So me and Hellabass are going to get together as soon as the new buckets drop, and it may be pre-recorded, but we'll have us a fantasy fishing video again. So there we go. There's a great topic I can record for Monday. My thoughts of the Bass Elite Series. We'll put it in podcast form. I'll actually make a video, post it on YouTube, me just talking about the Elite Series, and then I'll put it in for a podcast. Baitman Raw. Going in raw on the Elite Series. So how about that? All right, guys. I'm going to log off here, and make sure you get on the 6th Sense website. I'll get my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of the video as well. So I did not get any Epic Eric stuff. So yeah, Jason Christie hurt me. Anyways, guys, I don't know. I probably won't be streaming for a while. I'm going to try to make some regular content to upload. Best way to support the channel, use my Tackle Warehouse code, share, like the videos, comment afterwards, get that algorithm stirred up. Thank you so much, guys. I am Joe Don. Buddy, I got your cell phone. You may have to come grab the old heavy Chevy if it gets stuck around Texarkana, bud. Thank you guys so much. I'll see y'all next time in Texas with Captain Ronnie Kelly and some